Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel.
Last night we came out and it was a little disappointing from our side of things. I think that there had been a lot of build-up to that game. It was a big crowd, and we just came out awful flat. And although, you know, we stuck with them for 2 periods, I think we were very perimeter, and we were right to the outside. And then obviously that was a devastating 2 minutes there at the start of that 3rd period, which sealed the game for them. And I would have thought that you know, the guys would have been a little bit pissed off and had a bit of jump initially in that 1st period. They didn't, and came out awful flat against a team that had 13 skaters. And so I got a little pissed off in between the 1st and 2nd, and boys came out and responded. And I mean, I think that the 1st period and the 2nd period kind of sums up our year right there. That's the 2 teams that people are trying to decide who's going to show up. And as coaches, very frustrating, because that second period, certainly the start of it, I mean, it's just easy. It's easy hockey. I mean, they're not doing anything special. There's no system change. There's no nothing. It's just them wanting it, and you know, going to the net and shooting the puck. And that's the things that we've been harping on. And the last couple of weeks when we were successful, that's the thing that those guys were doing. And then for whatever reason, guys get away from it, play perimeter, and we don't get results. So, I mean, I know I've defended these guys to a hilt, and I'll continue to defend them when I really truly believe that they do. But I can see, I can certainly empathize with people's frustrations when they come to watch and they don't sure what team's going to show up, because as a coach, it's even more difficult. But I'm telling you, that's why we have a good hockey club, because that team out there, they went and put 7 past one of the best teams in the league last night, and they came into this building a guy or 2 short. But you can see they're dangerous. They never gave up, and they kept coming back at us. But you know, when we wake up, we're a good team.
You know, we couldn't lose 2 games in a row, especially in this stretch against teams in our conference. So, you know, we knew we had to come up with a big effort tonight, and I thought the 1st period wasn't that great for us, and we had a pretty good talk after the 1st, and then, you know, in the 2nd we came out and we came out firing, and you know, that's a huge win for us.
That's like 3 hat tricks in 3 weekends now for yourself. What do you make of that?
I mean, you know what? It's just one of those things. Things are clicking now. You know, Reeves and Foltz. I think us 3 right now have that chemistry, and you know, things are going well right now. I think personally, I'm just shooting the puck a lot more also, and starting to find the back of the net. So, you know, I think as a team, the more we shoot, the better chance we have. And I think last night we had, you know, 20 shots or something. That's something else we addressed for tonight. And you know, I don't know what the final tally was for tonight, but you know, it makes a big difference. So it's been great, and like I said, as long as we keep winning, that's great.
Scoring so many goals, how much are you enjoying your hockey just now?
Yeah, I mean, that's a big part for myself personally. You know, whenever I'm having the most fun is when I'm most successful. So again, you know, scoring goals is always fun. So that obviously gets me going, and you know, fortunately, like I said, these last couple of weeks has been quite the streak. So again, you know, I want to keep going and keep getting better, and hopefully it keeps going for me.
You know, Bobby's a key player for us. I think he has 17 or 18 goals he has for us now. That puts him up there close to, you know, some of the league leaders, where we knew he would be. So we know what we get out of Bobby, and you know, that's a good offensive player. But you know, when Bobby's committed and he goes to the net, I mean, like, he scored all 3 of his goals, I think, right on top of the crease, and that's something we haven't been doing much this year. So when Bobby gets his nose dirty and gets involved, good things happen, and he needs his line mates going for as well. And I thought that Reber, Fulton, and Chaumont line really played well again tonight.
You know, Hull's a dangerous team, and even at 4-1, we kind of let them back in it a little bit, but you know, we stuck with it, and those are the type of games we're gonna have to win down the stretch here to be successful. So it was a great win.
Got the game against Edinburgh this week, and then the doubleheader against Dundee. How important will it be to get 6 points from those games? Again,
you know, all teams in our conference and all big games for us. So you know, obviously we're gonna enjoy the holidays here the next 3 days, and you know, but we got to be ready to come to work, because these games are so important. This is, you know, we talked about it before it even started. December is such a big month for us, and you know, we're on the right track right now, minus a setback yesterday. But again, you know, hopefully we build off this and be ready for Edinburgh on Boxing Day and go from there.
We kicked off our conference this conference run with a loss against Bray Head, and we weren't happy about that. But we've righted the ship here and got 2 points tonight. And you're right, we got big game against Edinburgh, 2 against Dundee, and I think Edinburgh again. So, I mean, that's 4 big games that are coming up, and Dundee, they're riding high. Edinburgh, they really went through a rough patch at the start of the season, but they've proven they can beat anybody. So they're all tough games, but we need that team that came out in the second period to show up.
Just finally, what are you doing for Christmas this year, Bobby?
No, I think a lot of the guys that are here and without their families and stuff, we're all going to get together and probably have a nice dinner and just enjoy Christmas. And same thing with Christmas Eve, and just enjoy the time together. Have maybe a few cocktails and just enjoy it. So it's going to be nice to have some time off and enjoy the holidays.